The Avatar universe is officially shattered, and it will never be the same again. Avatar Studios have just announced the next Avatar in the cycle. Well, I mean the next Avatar in the new cycle. Thanks, Korra. And yes, in this story, she is the monster. Not because she's evil, but because of what the world we once knew has become. Let me explain. For the past month, I've been digging through every leak, interview, and tiny hints scattered across the internet. And this is everything we know about Avatar 7 Havens, the next major chapter in the Avatar universe. Meet Pavi, the Avatar after Korra, an earthbender with a wooden leg and a destiny that could completely rewrite what it means to be the next Avatar. She looks innocent, right? Well, the world kinda hates her. But before we even get to Pavi, we need to rewind, because before Seven Havens even begins, the world we once knew is already broken. I mean seriously broken. And why, you may ask? To jog your memory, back in season 2 of The Legend of Korra, Korra makes a decision to leave both the spirit portals open, allowing humans and spirits to coexist in the physical world. Sounds great, right? A new age of harmony? Well, not exactly. Because that single choice ends up triggering the collapse of civilization as we know it. Not only do we lose thousands of generations of Avatar past lives in season 2, but humanity is also now pushed to the brink of extinction. So what you're about to hear is actually uncovered by Night Age Media, so huge thanks to them. And what they reveal is that the next Avatar is going to change the entire Avatar lore forever. Get ready. Because for the first time in Avatar history, the new Avatar isn't alone. Pavi has a twin sister. Let that sink in. Pavi is a 9-year-old homeless orphan surviving in a world that now hates the Avatar. And that hatred, it traces back to a cataclysmic event during Korra's lifetime. An event so devastating that the world now blames the Avatar for the end of civilization. According to Night Age Media, the world is now flooded with propaganda, throwback references to Avatar Day, and full-on public hatred directed at Korra. The Avatar is no longer the world's savior. The Avatar is the world's villain. Here's where it turns fully dystopian. Multiple sources now suggest bending is almost extinct. The few children who can bend are forcibly taken, enlisted into the army, and sent to fight deadly energy storms. Children, used as weapons. It's basically Avatar's version of the Hunger Games. Enter Jay, the airbender. Outside the city of Allura, Pavi crosses paths with Jay, a young airbender. He chases after Pavi after witnessing her earthbend. He immediately realizes she must be taken in and forced into servitude along with the other child benders. However, during the chase, they wind up in some ancient ruins where Jay gets stuck, and Pavi rescues him using all 4 elements and a wooden foot. That's when Jay realizes the impossible. This homeless girl is the Avatar. Jay later becomes something even more unexpected, a foe turned friend who brings her back to a high commanding soldier, Captain Karthik. But here's the part that breaks the law. It has reportedly been many years since the world last saw the Avatar. Not 9 years, many. That completely breaks the core Avatar cycle, which states the Avatar is reborn immediately after the previous one dies. So what happened to Korra? Did she actually die, or did she survive the cataclysm and go into hiding? Because we've seen Avatars live insanely long lives. Kyoshi, 230 years, Yang Chen, 155 years, Bumi, over 112 years. So what if Korra is still alive? Somewhere. So Jay brings Pavi back to Captain Karthik, the military leader of Allura, and his job? To hunt down bending children and turn them into soldiers. But when Pavi is presented as the Avatar, Karthik says something that changes everything. We already have the Avatar. Enter Nisha, the other Avatar, Pavi's long-lost twin sister. Nisha has secretly been hidden by the White Lotus, raised in captivity, and trained to bend all 4 elements. She has both legs, she is fully trained, she is aggressive, and she is battle ready. While Pavi is gentle, scrappy, emotional, and learning to survive on her own. This feels eerily similar to Aang vs Korra. When the two sisters finally meet, an energy storm slams into the city. During the chaos, both girls receive strange visions of their past. Fragmented, distorted, and painfully emotional. This is the moment that kickstarts the true plot of the series. Pavi and Nisha are officially reunited, and together with Jay, they leave Allura to uncover why there are 2 avatars, what really happened to Korra, and whether the world has been lied to about the cataclysm the entire time. Both sisters also have identical cat monkey companions. Geek, who was Pavi's companion, has grey with white highlights, whereas Rui, who was Nisha's companion, has black with grey highlights. And here's a wild detail. They are both voiced by returning Avatar legend D. Bradley Baker. Now I know what you might be thinking, 2 avatars, how's that possible? We're told by one source that both sisters entered the Avatar state, but another source claims they don't remember it happening. They only remember bending all 4 elements. So right now, the Avatar state itself is a mystery and should be treated as a rumor. Many fans believe Rava and Vatu were split between the twins, one light, one darkness. But the series may actually introduce a brand new explanation for why we're seeing the first set of Avatar twins in history. Now here's the final mic drop question. If the Avatar was meant to save the world, why does the world now fear her? And which twin will actually decide the fate of what's left?